It's episode 2 of No Introduction. Welcome back. We want to say thank you to everybody that watched our first week's episode. It was a pretty big success. 100 views on YouTube within the first 3 days. A little under 100 listens on Spotify, so we are very grateful for that. We're going to get right into it. Jason and Isaac are going to take over there with a little bit of a weekly recap for us.
All right. Well, yeah, my week was very up and down. I started off with just your casual, your work day, going in, doing that whole routine thing, just constantly waking up, going to work, going to the gym on cycle. And then Friday came around and a lot happened. We'll just say that. Got home from work, came home, I played a little Fortnite, a little bit of Madden, and just casually chilling on the couch, headphones on. Isaac got home around 5 o'clock, and my car was gone. So I was in panic mode. We called the police. Police couldn't find it. Ended up being towed. So expired tags, unfortunately. That was on me. Everyone out there, pay your tags. All right, don't follow me. But yeah, we get the tags paid for. Car's back. Good news though, I got hired on a new place and looking forward to that on the 29th, first day there. So it's like some exciting news.
So to add on to that, I mean, my week was just normal stuff. Other than something pretty rough happened on Thursday, I'd rather not get into it. But other than that, just working, doing school, going to the gym, dealing with the damn snow. Other than that, pretty normal week other than that one thing that happened. Might talk about it here in a week or two when it's not so fresh, but yeah, just normal week for me. Ty, how was your week?
This week was absolutely great. Monday, didn't have school for MLK. Tuesday, went to school. Wednesday, didn't have school because it was freezing balls outside. And then Thursday had school. Friday, snow day. So great work week. 2 days this week, and it was awesome. But anything new? Little dog found out how to run down the stairs. He's learning how to get down the stairs. So that's just a whole new obstacle to fight now. But yeah.
Can he
Other
actually?
than that,
Can he actually get down the stairs,
yeah.
or does he kind of just like take 2 steps and roll down the stairs?
He comes down really slow. He makes sure he touches every single one with all 4 paws.
That's fair.
But
Can you go up again?
Yep, he can go up them. He needs to make sure that they're completely clear before he can go up them, or else he needs to get his momentum going. He's a little fella and get them little stubby legs going.
Oh, he's, by the way, Tyler's dog's a Frenchie, so not the biggest dog.
Yeah. Little Wessel.
Anything crazy that you can happen at work that you can talk about or can't talk about this week?
I wrote someone a lunch detention.
What do you do?
He was listening like a deaf kid, so he's not. So he
That'll get you.
had to tell him 9 times to do something in a matter of 5 minutes, and then he made everyone else in the class not get anything done. We told him you got one more chance, or I'm gonna write you up.
Well, now that B's back, how was your week?
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I did absolutely nothing. So
This is your week off, right, from Menards?
yeah, I can. I'm gonna edit this out, but Ty, I can 100% hear an echo through yours.
It can't be changed while recording.
You stupid son of a bitch.
I just saw that this thing's recording.
So just keep that in there. Why not? We're real.
All right. Tyler, you're a fucking idiot. Nah, I didn't do anything this week. I chilled at home all week. Thursday I got a tattoo. Friday had a job interview, and
Can we see the tattoo?
I
Stand up on that
nah,
chair. Stand on the chair.
Stand on the
Stand on the
chair.
chair.
Come
wearing
on.
pants.
Stand it up.
and-
Yeah, people want to see.
I mean,
No, like I'm
the
literally
pant
Give the people what they
wearing
want.
long pants, and you can't see it through
pull the
that.
pant leg up.
But
We want to see.
Stand on the chair.
Is he gone?
nah,
Mhm.
Again.
shy of that didn't really do anything.
I hope this is in the pod too, like him just frozen like this. Okay, well, let's get into our the goals of 2024. So, we're gonna go to individuals first before the pod because, as a group, you can't go anywhere as if the individual doesn't advance themselves. So, goals for myself for 2024 are just get into the gym 5 days a week at least. Trying to make that a regular thing because there's some weeks where I do slack. I will admit, but try to make that 5 days a week. Another thing I want to do is read books, at least maybe 3. I haven't probably read a book since maybe high school. I don't know how I got through college.
Same.
So I didn't really read a book in college, but
I'm gonna stop you.
Right there with you.
3 books for the entire year, or
I mean it's a step for me at least. All right, I'm reading,
I
so
guess fair enough.
we're gonna try to read some books and then just become more organized. For the ones that know me, I got what's called a chaotic organization. We know where it's at. Is it a mess? Yes. But I know where everything's at. So that's another thing I really want to hammer in on is being more organized. We'll run back to Isaac and cycle through again.
So obviously a goal for mine this year would be to complete my master's, get that done and out of the way. Should be by August, September, get that done and move on with life after that. Get back to the gym more frequently like I was. In college, I was in there working out like 6-7 days a week, every day, basically. And now with school and work, it's just like I get in there when I can get in there. I know real life can be a little chaotic every now and then, but you got to have the good habits and get back in there even when you don't want to. And then one really big goal of mine is to really work on emotional intelligence. I want to try to hone in on being more empathetic for people and being able to understand where other people are coming from rather than just like, hey, this is how I see it and that's the only way it's going to be done. So I want to be able to put myself in other people's shoes a little bit more and understand them. So, I mean, those are my goals. And it's just going to be a process for it because, I mean, not everything happens overnight. So little steps here and there, hopefully can dial it in and move on and keep growing.
Yeah, I mean, going on the emotional intelligence thing, I did see something the other day on social media. Mike posted it. For those who don't know Mike, great artist. Go give him a listen. That's Mike with a period. Big Steve. But he posted something about, I believe it said something that the way to control your anger is the way to master intelligence. And he then commented later, like, what exactly it means. It took him a while to understand it. So essentially it means like, getting angry is not being intelligent, because if you're intelligent, you're able to control that, let it flow, and just know who you are as a person and just be able to control basically what you can control, and not basically let anything really bother you is something to be intelligent. And I saw that on his story the other day, and it's something that was stuck with me throughout these past few weeks. So
yeah, it's definitely something I'd try to get more into along my personal growth arc that I've been on for the past like 6 months now, trying to understand myself and how to control my emotions throughout the day and understand that even when you are angry doesn't mean it's all about perspective at the end of the day. People are going to come across certain ways and some people are going to handle certain situations differently. So it's not your job and not something that you can control to get angry at somebody else for the way that they react to a certain situation. Just control your own mentals, control your own thoughts, and keep yourself sane, because that's the only way to that's the only way I've found to find joy in the day to day and the mundane of it all, is just control myself, just be as happy as possible, laugh, love, and live life to the fullest. So, well, we got Brendan back again. We're just gonna.
I'm canceling Spectrum.
I'm gonna
Their
send it off
Wi-Fi's
to
ass.
Ty. I'm gonna send it off to Ty with his goals for the year, because his might be a little more family related than Justin's and I.
My goals for 2024. There's a couple. Professionally, I want to end up going to finish my classes. That way I can be full-time teacher in general. Already am working out of school full-time, but that way I can have everything that I need, make more money with it. And then another thing, get a house. Me and Natalie are looking to go get ourselves our own home, place to call our own, rather than paying somebody else to live in their house for a little bit. So we're going to try to get our own place. And then other than that,
A kid?
not much for me.
What about a kid?
Once I
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
we don't need that. I got a little dog. That's all I need.
What
No
about
kids.
maybe another dog?
I would take another dog.
New truck?
Probably gonna get a cat first.
Freaking cats.
What about a
man.
new truck, Ty? We getting a new truck in the new year?
Probably not. This is the little dog. His name's Wessel.
All right, B, what's your
Yeah.
goal?
Yeah, what you got cooking over there, B?
I didn't have too much in particular that I wish I really tackled. It was kind of like Isaac and Justin, kind of a lot.
I think we lost them.
Again, yeah.
Didn't need to buy a new Wi-Fi. But anyways,
can't
I guess we're
believe
talking about goals. Like I should end of.
I hate Spectrum. I hate him. I hate him.
He's back.
Man, Spectrum, next day I'm off. I'm coming right into your office, and you're going to see my happy ass marching right in there with all my equipment, because I'm sick of it. Anyways,
Only if you knew a cable guy, man.
shit. As well, if anybody has any Wi-Fi recommendations, holler at me, because clearly I fucking need it. But anyway, so resolutions. I'm trying to kind of focus on a lot of the mental stuff that y'all talked about already. Trying to read a lot more. I've read 2 books already this year, and I've kind of slowed down a lot doing that, but trying to pick that back up a lot more. I want to get at least a step towards a career kind of job, or at least a career company. So maybe not the position that I'll be at forever, but at least in a company that I want to be at for good. And then not too sure about the whole house thing. We'll see. Trying to look for a house is difficult for not overpaying, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes.
That's for
Yep.
Uh,
Interest rates are on their way down, but with how much it's dropping, the demand has gone up like 20%.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we'll see.
crazy.
We'll see.
I got a question for you though, B. Like, what are the 2 books that you have read this year already?
So I reread the 4, that's what it's called, the 4 Agreements. Yeah, I know. I read it. I haven't been reading too good. No, I read the 4 Agreements, and then I already listened to the audiobook of that, so I just reread that, and then I am almost completely done with Hidden Potential, but I wasn't super interested in that one, so I've kind of been dragging along. But that's gonna be my second one.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
I know Justin here said that he wanted to start reading some books. What kind of books are you looking into getting into? Any ideas?
Not too many yet. I know one of them's gonna be The Atomic Habit, because making habit of thing is something I really need to get into. And on top of that, the author of that book is a Denison alum, so another reason why I want to, I guess, get after it and read that book. So I've heard a lot of good things about it too. So
Yeah, if you guys have any good book suggestions, hit us up. Brendan knows the handles. What's the
it's
Instagram
no
handle?
period
But-
introduction, but the
Yeah.
0 or the O in no is a 0.
Yeah, send us some book suggestions over to the DMs if you have any, because I know the three of us. Justin's gonna try to get into it, but Brendan and I have been more reading here lately, so I don't
Ty
know
doesn't
about Ty, but
I can't read. If there's no pictures in it,
Dude,
you
this
best
Hidden
believe I'm not
Potentials book,
opening
it
it.
has a good amount of pictures in
hey,
it,
if you
actually.
have, I actually have a couple books myself that have some.
You're a
like,
math guy, you
graphs,
know,
if that- if
you
that
like them graphs,
counts.
huh?
Yeah, pie chart.
Yeah, but there's too many words. I ain't the one that sits there. I don't do the maths where the word problems. Felipe has 962 watermelons in his 2007 Caravan. That's not
Felipe's
the
so
kind of math I'm into, man.
Good for him.
you,
Good for Felipe, man.
so
He sells 20%. How many does he have left? A big ass
Yeah,
Caravan.
He's gonna upgrade, get a 2017 Caravan. Oh
Yeah.
man.
But so that's the individual goals. But I want to talk about why we're talking goals. Every year, you're here 2024 New Year's resolutions. I don't know how many people actually stick to that. I hope everyone does. But I think it's something like, even if you're improving yourself a little bit throughout the year or just the entire year, always getting that just the 1% better, just makes you better overall as a human. Whether that be, just physically, mentally, or whatever you're trying to pursue that year, setting goals and make sure they're realistic
Emotionally.
too. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Make sure they're realistic, they're measurable. You can obviously acquire them throughout the week or the month, whatever you set them. That being said, probably go to the pod goals. I know one of the big goals is we want to put an episode out every week. So hopefully throughout this week, that was our 52 weeks in a year. Hopefully we have 52 pods, 53 pods throughout the year. I know that's one of the big goals we have, as well as just hitting like subscribers, stuff like that. Right now we're looking for 50 subscribers on YouTube. So hopefully we can hit that. I think within a year, I want to say we're looking at like 400, 500 total. So hopefully we can hit that.
On top of that, I mean, obviously down the line, once we get a bigger following, maybe even start some merch, getting some merch out to some of the subscribers and followers of the podcast, and see where we can go with that. So, I mean, if you guys listen, I mean, just share it around. If you enjoy it, share it to your friends, share it to your family.
Click that button.
Yeah,
Smash that
on
button.
YouTube, follow and
Subscribe.
put the fucking notifications on, guys. It's gonna come out once a week, so looking like every Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday. It's probably when it's gonna come out.
Maybe
So,
Saturday.
Friday?
Friday? Maybe. Who knows? But they're gonna come out once a week. So I mean, hit that notification bell and then follow us on Spotify, man, and give us a review. Let us know. Follow us on Instagram and give us some ideas if you want to hear us talk about something. And we even might put some polls up on our story and see if you guys have any questions that you want us to answer here on a pod one of these days. And love to get some feedback from everyone that listens. So,
And maybe one day down the line when we get merch up and out, Might do like giveaways and shit. We don't know. Depends on how lucky you guys are.
Another goal we're kind of setting up right now too is we're having a lot of good like guests on. So we're having a lot of special guests throughout the year. Hopefully we get quite a few. We want to try to make a variety of guests too. Some, kind of all over what they do and what they're talented in. So just be on a watch out or look out for some guests coming on. You might know them, you might not know them, but they're in some intelligent humans and they got a lot of good stuff to say. So we're excited to have some of them on.
Yeah, we're looking at guests from all over, kind of like sports, college athletes, former college athletes, military, potential people coming on to talk business, maybe some artists. We'll see.
We got something lined up. We got
Yeah.
something in the bank.
One that, yeah, we got something cooking on the smaller artist kind of train. So we got a couple we got some people in mind for guests for sure that would be not only just cool for us to get to talk to, but I think would provide some
Dude,
cool
quit
insight
licking me.
listen for you guys to listen to as well.
That dog's going to town over there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, going on top, going to town over there. People, I guess, gave good feedback about Big Ty over there smashing some food last week. So we're gonna add a new segment here called Ty's Table. So Tyler, what we got over there today?
Today is a little something, It has a little bit of mixture of everything. It has a dabble of peppers, dabble of beef, a little bit of, what is that? Tomatoes, beans, man. And, I might be an onion in there, but, just getting a little something homey because, it's a cold winter day out there. Some Wendy's chili, baby.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Going down nice and easy. Wessel's loving it. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a
Good professional
It's a little
sport.
cold now, but it's the first thing, so I'm not gonna rate it too high, but I'm not gonna go too low. I'm gonna go 6.7.
Is that so? This rating based on like just food in general, or are you basing it on just chilies you've had before?
All food.
Food. All right, that's
All
that's a
food.
decent- That's a decent score.
That's not bad. Not bad
Wendy's,
at
your
all.
chili is mid.
Would you eat
This
it
is
again?
for I would yeah. I would get it again. Would it be my first choice? Mm-mm.
No.
But if you guys didn't know what Big Boy Ty was eating last week, he devoured the six-finger combo of Cane's. So
Quick score on that one.
yeah,
Yeah. Quick recap.
Oh, that
We'll go back. We'll go back to
can't go wrong with some good old chicken fingers. But coleslaw, some people pass on it.
Dude,
A lot
if
of
you're
people
not
switch
eating
that
the
out for an extra
coleslaw,
sauce.
you
Grow up
really need to grow
if
up
that's
and
you.
get that coleslaw.
Grow up.
Honestly.
and eat that coleslaw.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Eat that
fan.
coleslaw.
Yeah, don't be a
Weird.
cheap ass. and
Spend
get
the
an extra
39
sauce.
extra cents.
Just buy an extra sauce.
Spend the 39 cents more and get an extra sauce.
No. You substitute out the coleslaw.
That's what
and
we're
get yourself
saying- that's what
an
we're
extra piece
saying.
of toast.
Do either way, dude. Buy an extra piece of toast. Buy an extra sauce.
No,
Don't be a broke bitch.
no.
No, you
Ty's
just
saying
get rid of the coleslaw. It's not needed.
Yeah.
Coleslaw is not needed.
I will
Oh, coleslaw's great. But last week,
if I want
It's
an
a
extra
good-
piece
it was
of
good
toast, I would take the
7-7.
coleslaw just to throw it away if I don't want it later. Just to do justice to everybody that doesn't take the coleslaw.
mm-hmm.
Oh my.
All right, we'll
Yep.
get to the next thing here. Probably our longest segment of this episode. We're gonna recap 2023.
Somebody fell.
Someone fell outside, I think, but
No, they're repoing your car, bro. Go out and
recap
get
of
it.
2023.
They're taking your shit.
No, it's not that. I was going to announce that, hey, we finally got neighbors
Howdy, neighbor.
in the apartment to the left of us. A nice new group of people. No, sadly. Married couple. Hope they're
Gross.
happily. But yeah, new people next to us that
Those are
we'll
the
probably never
best.
see and never talk to. But hey, they're there.
They might watch the pod.
Welcome to the neighborhood. But yeah, 2023, big year for a couple of us, especially Tyler. big guy got married
Ain't
in
that something?
September.
Yeah.
You didn't sound too excited about that, Tyler.
Yeah. I got married September 9 last year, and dated her for, we've been together almost 10 years now. Coming up this September, it's been 10 years
see.
together.
High school sweethearts.
Yep. Since sophomore
Fun
year of high
fact:
school.
Tyler was in high school for all 10 years. He
Uh.
just consistently failed. That's the guy that's teaching your kids
Yes.
homeschool.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do not go public.
But yeah,
before the wedding, Tyler had a bachelor trip. We went down to good old Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we had a lot of good stories there. Some we'll talk here right now. Some of them we'll leave out.
some probably can't make
Legal
it to the pod
reasons.
just for reasons that yeah.
Justin will get a
reasons that we don't
$7,000
need
charge
people
from
fired
a
under
specific
circumstances.
company if we start going in on some darts.
I think the biggest thing that we need to reiterate about that whole
Who?
trip is Michael, our Uber driver.
How the hell do you remember his
Steven.
name? That dude
Steve.
was
Steve.
a
Steve.
case, dude.
Ah, man, that's
Dude.
Steve.
So
I
down-
live over
down in
by the
Pigeon
high
Forge,
school.
there's maybe I don't think there's a lot of Uber drivers that can go up and down the mountains. Not a lot at all. So we tried.
Mm-mm.
I think we tried Uber first. We couldn't find anybody, and then we got on. I think it was Lyft.
Lyft.
Lyft next. We found a guy named Steven. So we put it in. He canceled the ride. So then we called him after that, like, hey, there's seven of us,
7 of us.
and we need to get into Gatlinburg because we're going to play a little game called Pub Golf, which we'll get into after the story. But Steven was like, yeah, well, I'll come pick you guys up, but I can't have 7. And I was like, well, we'll pay a little extra if that's okay. And he agreed with it. So we had to put some guys in the back of the truck.
Oh, it was a what kind of truck was it, Ty? It was a
It was like an early 2000s Chevy
Dude,
Silverado,
this dude's picture,
1500.
his profile
we
picture,
sure-
Absolutely
looks
clapped
straight like
POS.
a mugshot.
yeah. So
Like it was a selfie version of a mugshot. They just do them
pretty
different.
much
was a
They don't
mugshot.
have-
It was a
their county
mugshot.
doesn't
I'm
have
almost
cameras. They
positive.
just get
But-
the whole Android and say, "Smile, buddy."
But he kind of just like 4 of us got in the front, and then
We laid
Decided
down
to-
3 laid in the bed.
3 of us
Dude,
lay in
trash.
the bed full of
a
his
bunch of tools and
trash.
shit, a wheelbarrow.
So
Yeah, there was
A wheelbarrow.
there was a wheelbarrow, an extra tire, a Domino's jacket.
A Domino's uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Buddy was in
But this was Handyman Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Handyman Steven.
He,
he lived,
hey, Miss Sutherland down back there.
he lived about a mile up over the mountain by the high school.
So this dude,
I live about a mile from the high school.
Yeah.
How do you know if a girl's in love with
The
you?
whole time-
My girlfriend just left me for
Yes.
Canada.
Yeah. He also got swatted, as he said too, which was pretty wild. So,
Yeah.
Buddy gave us his whole life story, which was just really odd. Like, I get it, you're trying to make conversation with the people you drive, but what's
well,
the
he was.
extent
Who
that
was
you
in the
just
front seat when he was talking about how
Stop.
he had like his Glock underneath of the passenger seat? So
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
the
yeah.
most
He had a gun.
Hayden, I think.
probably the most
and then
intimidating person
Drew
in our
kept
whole
underneath
group
the
is riding
seat.
shotgun with this guy. And he's definitely like, hey, buddy, just in case you want to try to beat my ass, I'll probably just shoot you. Or you'll shoot me first because you're sitting above my gun. So one of the two. Yeah. So don't try anything funny.
Because I just told you exactly where it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, if you add
Don't
everything
try anything
together,
funny.
guy being creepy, Domino's uniform, shovel, wheelbarrow, gun. Good chance we were in the truck with a serial killer. But we made it out alive. We got down to Gatlinburg, and we started playing pub golf. So we picked a few, bars, distilleries down in Tennessee. Each one, you set a little par, 1 drink, 2 drinks. I think we did 9 holes, 10 holes.
So like
we did 9 holes.
we
The
did
first
nine.
3 of
Drinks-
them were at the cider.
By drinks, it's literally you
Brand new cider
you buy a
place.
So you, like-
specific drink, and that is how many drinks you have to finish it in. So when we say 1 drink, it's like no matter what it is, you're drinking it in 1 drink to hit par.
You shot it. Yeah. So like a shot would be 1, and then I think we did rum and coke was 2, and then you guys.
I
did
think
a
par was
pint,
1
and
for the
it was, like,
pint.
3, I believe.
Yeah.
So I mean,
We did par by that dude. We
Par
hit the
was
pint
1 for the pint?
at
Was it?
All Red. No, it was All Red.
Aldean's.
Aldine. No, it was Aldine.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. It
Old
was.
Red was the.
Yes, it was.
Old Red. I
Yeah.
had
Old Red was the
vile.
big ass mason jar.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had some vile drink at Old Reds. It was like
Old Red was the
spicy
last one we went to,
tequila,
and that
like
was the
spicy
one that we were
tequila
almost
something. I was
stumbling out of.
like, "Yikes."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had Steven pick us back up.
Dude, it
and
was
then he
scary
drove us
enough
some
getting there,
fireworks.
getting there
Just one headlight
sober,
flicker.
and then we all load up in there after we're like each at least 10 drinks like deep, and most of it's all liquor. And we're like, this dude, like
Mm-hmm.
he says I'll be half hour,
Yeah.
and then a half hour passes. He says, I'll be there in like a half hour. So we're sitting on this bench for like an hour and a half just waiting. Dude comes just gassing it down the main stretch. He's the only car on the road because it's like 2 a.m. on a work night. Oh, it was I loved it.
Yeah, Gatlinburg, you gotta get down there. Aldean's was a good time, little rooftop bar got up there.
They got him in
Great
Nashville,
atmosphere.
It was like a 3-level bar.
Yeah, it was. Well,
Morgan
it was
Wallen
like
3
keeps
floors.
a bar in Nashville.
Yeah, they do have one in
Mhm.
Nashville.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah. But there was like a who?
Wallen.
Oh, news to me. But yeah, Aldean's was like it was like a gift shop on the first level, and then the second level was kind of like a sit down little restaurant where you could still order drinks and stuff. And then up top they had a rooftop balcony with some live music playing up top of the stage and bar and whole nine. Yeah, it was a good little time. Old Reds is always a good time too. I think there's one of those in Nashville as well.
Yeah, and the guy that was there live, I wish I could remember his name. I think Brendan possibly, but the dude has some pipes on him. I mean, he was good.
Okay.
He was his vocals. But yeah, get down there and just go to these places. Great atmosphere. Definitely go to the right guys. I know a lot of people go down there for a bachelor trip. Go for a bachelor trip. Don't go for a bachelor trip, but definitely get to Aldean's. Get to Old Reds. Great time.
Go have fun.
And
Yeah.
if you see a bear, let us know because we never saw one. We were down there for 4 days and we never saw one bear,
Yeah, and
which
then
was really disappointing.
the cabin also a great time there. I think we hung out a lot. We hung a lot of time at the cabin. We had a cornhole tournament, which got very competitive. Ended up, I ended up winning, but Let's
Caleb
put
and
it-
I were the best team there.
I'll tell you
I don't
what,
wanna
that
hear it.
cabin.
let's just
was
put it out
shred.
there. Me and Drew ran that thing.
Caleb and I were.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. My
I don't know.
teammate sold
I
like
was
3
just moving
times.
goofing at that point,
Me and
so-
Caleb didn't win around, so
Yep, cowboy boots, baby.
He did get boots. That's right.
holy.
It was fun though.
New boot goofing with the cowboy hats. I forgot about the cowboy hats too. And we tackled Tennessee with vengeance.
Yeah.
So, came up with the idea summer maybe beer Olympics.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
also came.
Beer Olympics.
Yeah.
will
That
be happening.
definitely was an idea that occurred on that trip.
Yeah, I think
stemming from us throwing darts at each other for 4 hours.
that was I think before then was it was when we were playing
Yeah,
cornhole
I
and
forgot
then on the
about that.
side we were playing baseball over there. We would
Oh yeah, we were
smash
playing.
a can and then we would throw it in like a frisbee. I thought hitting a baseball was hard. Hitting one of those. I mean, we were using like a what's those things all you put in the ground? Stake. We were using it as like a stake and swinging that thing. I think maybe we probably got 4 hits as a group total.
I threw a perfect game.
It was tough.
I'm pretty much Nolan Ryan when it comes
Beer
to
Olympics
European
is gonna
baseball.
be fire.
And also, meanwhile, we're probably playing on a hill that was like this. So
Yeah, so I got some extra. I got some extra velo on it with the downhill slope. but I had to make up for it because I didn't win a round of cornhole. So,
Darts
and
is fun.
I also sucked at darts. So I had to make up for it somewhere.
Darts we won't get into. We'll go live definitely during Beer Olympics sometime this summer. We're back in Tennessee, and you'll get a whole glimpse of that. I'm
We're
telling you
doing
right
it in
now,
Tennessee?
Dude, we
probably.
could do that. We could bring
Ooh.
It's
everybody.
good. It's a very
We've
electric
been
game.
A little
talking about
destination
we don't have
Olympics.
anything planned for
Okay.
vacation this
When
year.
that comes around,
So we can all just go big, get a massive cabin.
yeah,
Can't wait.
it's probably gonna be combined with Hypervision, so it's gonna be a good time.
It'll be either us or Hypervision. Probably both of us will probably go live during it. Have a little bit of our own shine and their own shine, but we're gonna collab and do it. Probably put both names on it somehow, some way. Probably put it on both
Somewhere.
YouTubes. So it will be somewhere. Clips will be everywhere, hopefully by that point. But it'll be something for sure.
Yeah, back to that cabin though. Showed around a lot, played a lot of not Super Smash Bros. Super Strikers. We got real good
Yep.
at that for sure. And then there was one night we all
Yep.
got in the hot tub. I think it was five of us at the time. We all got in the hot tub.
We emptied
And-
the hot tub. The hot
so-
tub had no water left.
Yeah, so it overflowed. So after we got out, being the good
didn't
guys
do
we
it.
are,
Tyler left.
Tyler decided to fill it back up.
And we left the water on.
You
So-
ruined the story. Disregard what you said. Anyways, Tyler fills it up, and we go back inside to let it fill. And we're hanging out, watching TV, playing some games. I'm not sure we're playing Super Striker or what we're playing at the
Don't
time, but
you
just hanging
dare.
out, eating some food, eating some grub.
Dude, your dog
We go
sounds
to
like
bed.
a 03
This was
shit.
Iron Turtle night.
Yeah, it was. That's why we
Yeah.
thought about it.
But
You
anyway,
hear him?
we go to bed, and
He's
some of the
sleeping.
guys slept, like a few guys slept upstairs. Some of the guys slept in the living room, and then me, Tyler, Drew made a mega bed. We put two beds together, large bed. We all three slept in it. We were right next to the bathroom because it's like our room had a bathroom attached to it, and the whole night we just heard this noise, and all three of us were thinking it was the toilet. So like we'd go in there, we'd flush it, mess with it, and the noise was still kept going on, and we were just getting annoyed. We couldn't sleep through the whole night. Next morning, Tyler wakes up, walks out back, and realizes he left the hose on for
We were
18
close to a
hours plus,
landslide.
and it's just flowing down the hill. So
So
our apologies.
whoever was staying downhill from us was flooded.
We tried to do a good thing, ended up being a bad thing.
I think it equals
They checked
out.
their
I
water
mean,
bill.
we refilled the hot tub at least. So that's our
$400
positive.
water
Just
bill, and
the
they're like, "What the fuck?"
negative aspect of it is we might have flooded people below us.
And then I think the next big highlight of the year would have been Tyler's wedding, which again was September.
Yeah.
All the guys were there. Great time. It was where was that, Tyler?
Rockbridge, Ohio.
Something party barn, something like that.
Around the Logan area.
Heart of the Hyde. No, that's
Something
baseball
like
club.
that. Yep. Something like that.
Heart of the country.
That is it.
Beautiful venue though, for sure.
Absolutely.
A lot of
Mhm.
dancing got down, that's for sure.
45.
A lot of, some songs are rapped. And Colt 25. Colt
45.
Shoot, my bad.
He's not drinking, guys. I promise.
Colt 45 was definitely busted out there. A lot of dancing, good times, great memories. Tyler,
This man right here had to give a best man speech.
I did good best man speech. Great
Some
speech,
laughs.
by the way. Fantastic speech. A lot of laughs.
At least it wasn't emotional, man. I couldn't take another emotional speech.
A lot of laughs.
Facts.
Yeah.
We'll give it to you.
None of us can really dance, but great time at the wedding. A lot of
Speak
memories.
for yourself.
And
I can boogie. I can get down.
Tyler's now a married man, and we try to, we get to see him a lot.
You already
But-
know. Yeah.
There it is.
He joins big old Brendan over there in the married gang. So
And then I guess the next most interesting trip after that would have been the Myrtle trip. So every year for three years now, We go to Myrtle Beach
Mhm.
for the game. Few of us are High State fans. Some of us are Michigan fans.
Okay.
Myself being and Tyler there. And for 3 years, we drive down there. It's been a tradition now. We go down to Myrtle Beach, watch the game. Michigan keeps winning, so we keep going. I don't
they're
know
good
if
next
they
year.
will ever beat us again. National champs this year. But yeah, Myrtle Beach this year, we went down there right after Thanksgiving, the 25th. We stayed for 2 nights.
Yeah, it was like
2 nights, 3 days.
Yeah.
Something like that.
that's it.
We went to the Bowery, amazing place down there in Myrtle Beach. Live
place was
music
nice.
again. The security guard or bouncer there, real cool dude. Hung out with us, I think, majority of the time. We actually made a side bet, me and him, on the game. I ended up winning, so he bought my first drink the next day. And we had a good time, we'll say that, at Bowery's after the W. So much fun. We stumbled our way to Taco Bell, and it was locked. And we couldn't.
It was stumbling.
We couldn't
Don't
get
you
in.
worry, it was stumbling.
So
Even all of us
They-
were stumbling. That
we
night.
very disappointedly we turned around, started walking away. But thank you to our dude, great guy. He said, "Get in the car."
Yeah.
We didn't
What did
hesitate.
you
We got in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Some
not-
random dude.
In Myrtle
The other
Beach, that's
three
more
did,
dangerous than hopping in a random dude's
and then- no,
car.
He said,
actually, I can't say that.
Isaac stood by a tree.
I can't say that. I did.
Honestly, that's yeah.
No, he said, hold on. He was like, "Hey, Taco Bell." And what's more friendly than that? I mean, you can't get friendlier than a dude asking you to get Taco Bell.
So I can say
So
I
we
did not get
said yes.
I did not get in the car for the Taco Bell drive-through, but I did get in the car for the trip back to the hotel. So I cannot say I did not get into a stranger's
He
car.
drove us back to a hotel, not our hotel. We didn't let him
Hey,
go to
yeah.
our hotel.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Yeah, he told us that he
But,
couldn't go down
I mean,
past
good-
a certain point because he was, I think, wanted down there or something.
On the run.
Yeah.
He was on the run.
Oh, the whole time too. He had like what?
Whole time too.
Yeah, he had like a
Yeah, he had a ski mask on.
one of those like pull-up COVID masks, and he just covering half of his face the entire time.
He was like a gator. I think that's
Yeah.
what they're
Yeah, and he was the only car on the road and decided to make a complete stop at a green light.
called. Yeah, dude, I was shotgun. We were sitting at the light. Light turns green.
Oh my god. You guys are lucky to be alive.
And then he turned.
Yeah,
I was like, even if it's red, you could have turned right.
yeah.
Yeah. But he found out that we're from Ohio, and he told
He
us
said,
to
yeah,
go
this
to
is the reason
Marietta.
why I can't cross.
Gave
3
us an
countries.
address to his baby mama, and told us to go beat her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we meet. Let's just say overall,
That
we
dude literally
like have a magnitude.
he may as well have
against
said
people,
that bitch can't
so
give you
I'm
guys a
hoping
probation violation.
We keep meeting them because they make for some. Solid
That's fun.
meetings. Yeah.
We also
He threw the zip code on the end too.
Like, he gave us her exact address.
Dude, honestly,
Yeah,
that
gave
like
her
more
an
power to
exact,
him.
like,
How many people do you think he
zip
had to
code
give
and
that
all.
address to for
Like-
him to be able to just recite that off his head like that?
it was ridiculous.
Like if
crazy.
he that's probably why he got you. He hollers at anybody that's within a 3-state radius. Is like, yeah, you're close enough to Marietta, right? You know where that's at. You can map
We
it.
also told
Everybody
us
that he gets in the car.
He also told us to.
He probably just hawks that Taco Bell at night. Hey, you want Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Go to Marietta and beat this woman for me.
He also said that he had like 5 baby mamas or something like that. He was only like 24.
Yeah, he was younger than us.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
he said he was from Cleveland area, right?
Sounds right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I think so.
But he also made a comment that he was in jail twice in 6 months while in Myrtle Beach.
What in the
But we
world?
got to be it.
Overall, good dude. Got us Taco Bell.
It's fun.
Honest, Taco Bell didn't kidnap us, and we made it back to the hotel that night. So I mean, what can we say?
So,
Yeah.
Party Pack's 12, I think.
Yeah.
Party Pack had 12. Then
It's just our thing. We go to
A roof over our
Yeah.
head.
Oh,
Two
was
years,
it the same
2 years
dude
ago, we bought some beers to some guys down there.
I was
some
gonna say,
homeless
that would be
I'm
veterans.
glad it was food and not alcohol. So
And then this year, yeah, we got them tacos. So
the
it's
last
just-
thing that we need to do is be giving them alcohol.
No, not same guy. No.
Probably.
Random homeless dude down by the beach.
Yeah.
Had a shot.
So we got a party pack, which has 12. We got 6 soft, 6 hard, and we also got like 2 Crunchwrap
You like sour
Supremes,
cream?
no tomatoes, and then I forget what else we
No
got.
white sauce, according to our driver.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
No.
he,
He said, hold that white sauce.
he had some other things to say about the white sauce too.
yeah, a few other choice words.
yeah. Yeah, he was.
It was fun.
He was a character for sure.
And then the next and final trip, Tyler and I went down to North Carolina to see some of a friend of ours, and his wife's my girlfriend's one of their better friends, lives down in Wilmington. Great area, real nice area down there. Me and Tyler did a little jog down the university. Baseball field's absolutely gorgeous.
CW.
Mm-hmm. Real gorgeous baseball field. A lot of good coffee shops too, for sure. Had some seafood down there. Then I did a polar plunge. Woke up, watched the sunrise, and then
For real.
for New Year's we got in there. Real cold. This year too is do some more like polar plunges and ice baths.
Yeah, more power to you.
But I don't really have anything to do with them yet. So I might buy like a
horse trough.
something like that, or like a barrel, fill up with water. And
You gonna jump in a bucket of ice?
right.
Jack Sparrow, buddy.
This dude's out back with a
It's
crowbar,
cold up on
just
the high, you just
getting
put it on
after
back
the
and
bucket,
freeze it,
the
and you
ice
jump right
block.
in there. So, but
No, we'll break it up.
just break the
first,
top,
man.
break the top.
Break the top.
hey, it's good for the body. It's good for the body. All right. And on the way back, being that I'm a big Michigan fan again. We were driving up from North Carolina, and it was during the day of the game. So I stopped at a random Applebee's, I believe in Virginia. Sat down, watched the game there, and I think I met the worst fan of all sports out there, and that is a Virginia,
Roll
Alabama.
Tide!
Anyone lives in Virginia and roots for Alabama,
Love
I
it.
can't with them. Absolutely annoying.
Blitz, blamma, blitz.
Michigan, defeated.
Roll Tide.
Saban retired, moved
Tough.
on, and then I guess the end of the year, Michigan won that natty. So that's how we ended the reel on a good note there. Michigan national champions. Mr. Brightside was absent. Yes.
Like if you're successful against the other, postseason is it is what it is. So I don't know. Yeah, they'll pay him whatever he wants, and I think he wants to stay in college. He's done everything else. I can't imagine him going. I mean, look what happened with Urban Meyer.
That's just bonus
So
icing
Urban
on
Meyer
top of the
goes to the
cake.
league and then
They're
doesn't
national
last the whole
champions.
season. So I mean, yeah, like
Tennessee, baby.
I know how Justin feels about it because Urban Meyer whooped his team's ass for how many years?
Are we really comparing Jim Harbaugh?
But
to
no,
Urban
like
Meyer?
I'm talking like transition wise, like going to the league from college and then
Are we? Jay, how do you feel about that?
I think it's different because
Um,
Harbaugh's already done it, but I don't know. I still don't see him going. Michigan would be done to do anything. Michigan will offer him whatever he asks for, and I'm just gonna hardball them
tough for a
money.
college coach to go to the
I think
pros.
he'll just want a
But I'm also
long-term
with-
kind of deal. But
Harbaugh has done it. Yeah. So it wouldn't be as bad for him to go back.
I just think Jim
See
is
ya.
gone, so that's good news. So I can talk now. Jim and Urban. Let's just end that right there. Jim, successful in the NFL. Urban, he was kicking guys on his practice team.
cheaters.
Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Also, he's been proven guilty in cheating. Right now, we haven't found anything horrible yet.
the verdict is still out there.
So,
the NCAA is still investigating. So
not guilty.
as of right now,
Exactly. Not guilty
As of right
until
now.
not guilty until proven guilty.
Yeah.
And he's
innocent
not.
until
Innocent.
proven. Yep.
That's it. Yeah, innocent until proven guilty.
But
I'll mess up a lot of stuff like that. Just
I think the bigger news on the whole sports thing is Nick Saban.
How did Ryan Day not get
No.
retired yet?
That's not a bigger
Quick,
thing
too.
than Nick Saban retiring.
Quick.
Shout out to the GOAT for sure. Probably the greatest college coach to ever fucking do it.
yeah.
And we're seeing how much impact he had on that program because you're seeing all the players that are entering the portal after he retired, including Caleb Downs and like Josh Proctor, the two 5-star people going into the portal immediately after that. So I mean, that impact is going to be big. Not that I don't think Kalen DeBoer can do a good job at Alabama. I think he can do a good job. Possibly.
Is everything equal?
If
equal
I'm him,
grounds
I go
now?
to Atlanta.
We can pay guys now. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, we'll move on to the NFL and another legendary coach moving on will be Bill Belichick, parting ways with the Patriots dynasty. It looks like he might go to Atlanta as of right now.
I don't know. I don't like the fit anyway. Nothing
I think
against
he should go to college.
nothing against Bill at all. Bill's done a great job with New England and everything. It's just is Atlanta in a better spot than New England was? Like player personnel wise, besides maybe Bijan in Atlanta. Other than that, like player personnel wise, is Atlanta better off than New England? So, I mean, they both need a quarterback. Really, honestly, as much as I'd like to see Desmond Ridder be successful, just don't know if he's the guy. New England's definitely drafting a quarterback for sure.
I think Atlanta is too. We'll see. But yeah, a lot of stuff happening right now in college NFL, playoffs. And I'm hoping, big Baker guys over here. I'm hoping Baker, keeps on doing his thing and keeps on winning and proving all these Cleveland guys wrong that Baker is the guy.
Well, Baker won a playoff game and the Browns did not, so I think he already won the fight.
So let's keep rolling
Been a
Baker out there.
while.
Bake show. He's gonna keep baking. And then later tonight, obviously you won't hear this until later throughout the week, but we will be going to B-Dubs. Big UFC guys here. Big UFC guys. I don't know. We haven't missed a fight card in
So long.
probably 90 fights or so. So yeah, so we
Bet
hit
the
them
house
all.
on
We watch
Sean
them all.
Strickland.
We love
Bet the
UFC.
house.
We're gonna go live tonight, and probably constantly every
Bet the
UFC card
house.
we'll probably go live.
You're going to the bank the next day.
We enjoy them. I watch them a lot.
Yeah, 297. Top end, you got Sean Strickland versus Dricus, which is a big fight. We'll see how.
I don't know. I think it's solid.
I just don't. I mean, obviously,
298 looks
it's a
like
pay-per-view
shit.
Fight card. It's gonna be good. There's gonna be good fights on it. With looking at 297 compared to like 299 and 300,
298
it's
looks
a little bit of a
not
light card,
good,
but
and
299 is the
I don't know.
299.
Not good.
I think 297 might be better than 298 with Tatiana. With Tatiana Suarez not fight getting canceled, 298's been in a dire spot for a co-main. We'll see. I disagree with Brendan. I think Dricus is going to pull it off. I might be wrong, but
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I see is if DDP comes out a little scared and it's if Sean's in his head right now, which very good chance Sean gets in a lot of guys' heads, I think Sean can pull it off. But if DDP comes out with a clear mind, it's going to be a long one, I think, for Sean. But we'll see how DDP comes out and approaches, and then
I like
obviously Bracketano's in the prelim. 2-time.
It's Sean's time. We're going to have two Seans as champs, so it'll be fine. And they're going to stay champs for a while.
Good chance. They're both solid fighters. But yeah, Brad Katona he's a 2-time Ultimate Fighter, making his UFC debut. Not debut, second debut. I guess you want to make it.
this is a second fight.
Well, this is the actual one on a card. He hasn't been on a card yet.
Oh yeah. It's his first.
So-
It's his first UFC card.
So yeah, Brad Catone's back, and
Last fight
let's
was-
see what he got. It might get canceled again and picked off the cards again, but hopefully he pulls it out, being a 2-time Ultimate Fighter.
Is
But yeah, moving on, we're gonna be closing this thing out. Let's give our shout out to the week.
Yeah, shout out of the week. I am going to go a little bit of an untraditional route here. I'm going to give the shout out to week to the women of the group, that being Hallie, Natalie, and Judea. For one, keeping the boys safe and healthy, and keeping on track of them, because they can all be a handful. So shout out to them for keeping the boys safe.
All right.
I'm gonna shout out the truckers in the world. They're what keeps us living.
That is
They put food on our shelves. They put food in the grocery stores. They give us everything we need to live. Without them, we'd be worthless.
I like that one. That's a good shout out. Little different, but I like it because it's true.
And then B's not here again, so I'll give his shout out. His shout out's
Oh,
probably
wait.
to be
He's here.
Any-
He's here.
Hey, I got it. He's shouting out any internet company that's not Spectrum. So
Yeah, anybody.
that's his shout out of the week.
I'm no joke.
Is that right? Or we got something else?
I'm kidding. No, I didn't. No, I don't really have anything particular. I don't know who y'all gave yours shouts out to, but I want to give a shout out to Drew. We appreciate your support through the beginning of our brand and everything like that, and giving us pointers and kind of helping us through the showing us the ropes and everything like that. We appreciate it. Helping us develop our brand and get our pod rolling.
And to add on to Drew, Drew's a great looking man. He makes me wake up every morning.
Yeah, you'll definitely see some Drew.
Yep.
Some of Drew.
Yeah.
Either whether it's gonna be on the pod or on the social. You'll see some Drew. You'll see
Drew
some
baby.
Noah. Two good guys that are again doing another podcast, Hypervision, which we will try to talk about a good bit.
Absolutely.
And then yeah, so next episode, I don't think we really have anything too set into planned yet. So I'm not too sure what we're gonna be talking about. I just know it's gonna be another banger because we only put out bangers here at No Introduction. Look into, I think we have some merchandise and some apparel lined up right now. Tyler's been doing a great job. Isaac's designed some few stuff. So look out on the social medias for the apparel stuff dropping soon. Get to 50 subscribers and you'll get a free hat maybe, or a free shirt. Who knows? Maybe both. Just once we get 50 though, there's gonna be a nice drawing out there for some free stuff. But yeah, until next time, man. This is No Introduction.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell on YouTube and follow us on Spotify.
No Introduction
But,
podcast.
yeah, until next week.
Yeah.
Absolutely.